The death toll in the terrorist attack on migrant labourers in Jammu and Kashmir's Kulgam district has risen to 2, after the second injured workers come to his injuries today. Notably, the incident has once again raised serious concerns over the resurgence of targeted killings in the Kashmir Valley, particularly against non-local workers who travel to the region in search of employment. Security forces have intensified search operations as authorities ensure to bring the attackers to justice, and the attack took place yesterday evening in the Kulgam district, where 2 migrant labourers from Chhattisgarh were working at a brick kiln. And according to the officials, terrorists opened fire on the workers from close range before fleeing the scene in what police describe as a hit-and-run attack. The sudden assault left both the labourers critically injured and triggered an immediate security response in the entire area. The victims have been identified as 24-year-old Deepak, son of Uma Shankar, and 28-year-old Bhupinder, son of Dasrar, both the residents of Chhattisgarh. Deepak suffered severe bullet injuries and succumbed before he could receive advanced medical treatment. Meanwhile, Bhupinder was initially rushed to the Government Medical College Hospital in Anantnag, where doctors provided emergency treatment before referring him to the Sher-e-Kashmir Institute of Medical Science in Srinagar, due to the critical nature of his injuries. Well, despite the efforts of medical teams, Bhupinder succumbed to his injuries today morning, taking the death toll in the attack to 2. Well, soon after the incident, Jammu and Kashmir police, along with the army and other security agencies, rushed to the spot, and the entire area was immediately cordoned off and security personnel have been conducting intense operations in and around the village, while surveillance has also been strengthened across the district in order to prevent the attackers from escaping. Jammu and Kashmir Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha strongly condemned the attack, calling it a cowardly act of terrorism, and in a statement he said that he had spoken with Director General of Police Nalin and other senior security officials immediately after the incident. He directed security forces to intensify anti-terror operations and ensure that all those behind the attack are identified and eliminated at the earliest. Well, the Lieutenant Governor also assured that every possible effort would be made in order to bring the perpetrators to justice, and expressing condolences to the bereaved families. Manoj Sinha said that the entire nation stands with the families of the deceased labourers. He also praised the prompt response of the police and security forces, who quickly launched operations following the attack. Authorities have reiterated that the investigation is progressing alongside the ongoing search operation. And responsibility for the attack has reportedly been claimed by the Resistance Front, also known as TRF, an organization that is widely regarded as a proxy of the Pakistan-backed terrorist group Lashkar-e-Toiba. Well, according to the reports circulating on social media, the outfit has not only claimed the responsibility for the attack, but has also threatened further attacks targeting non-local workers and Jammu and Kashmir police personnel. Security agencies are verifying all these claims while investigating the broader terror network behind the incident. And the Kulgam attack comes less than 10 days after another major terror strike in the valley, as on July 22, terrorists shot dead Jammu and Kashmir Police Head Constable Ashik Hussain Qureshi in Anantnag while he was deployed on Amarnath Yatra security duty. And that attack took place in a crowded market area, highlighted the changing tactics of terrorist groups targeting both the security personnel and the civilians. Officials say that the latest incident has revived concerns over selective killings, a pattern of violence that had significantly declined in the recent years, following intensified counter-terror operations and improved security measures after the abrogation of Article 370. Well, for several years, attacks targeting migrant workers and police personnel had reduced considerably, but the recent incident indicates that terrorist organizations are once again attempting to create fear and disrupt normalcy in the valley. The attack has drawn widespread condemnation from political leaders across Jammu and Kashmir, and People's Democratic Party President Mehbooba Mufti described the killing of the labourers as unimaginably cruel, saying that the victims had travelled hundreds of kilometres from Chhattisgarh only to earn an honest livelihood for their families. She expressed condolences to the bereaved families and called for stronger measures in order to ensure the safety and security of innocent civilians. And Apni Party President Altaf also condemned the attack, calling it tragic, inhuman and unacceptable. Responsible be brought to justice without any delay, and expressed solidarity with the families of the victims. The People's Conference also denounced the attack, describing the targeting of innocent civilians as utterly reprehensible and urging security agencies to ensure that all those involved face strict action. Meanwhile, security forces remain on high alert across South Kashmir. Additional checkpoints have also been established, surveillance has been enhanced and anti-terror operations are continuing in multiple locations as investigators work in order to identify every individual involved in planning and executing the attack. Well, the killing of the 2 migrant laborers has once again highlighted the persistent security challenges in Jammu and Kashmir. And as the search operations continue and investigations gather pace, authorities have assured that every effort is being made in order to track down the terrorists responsible, and the incident has also reinforced the need for heightened vigilance to protect civilians, particularly migrant workers who contribute significantly to the region's economy while living far away from their families. And with security forces continuing their operations on the ground, the focus now remains on bringing the perpetrators to justice and preventing any further acts of terror in the valley. That's all for now. Stay tuned to the Savera for more updates. Do like, comment and subscribe to the channel.